Check, 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 check. Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we all doing? It is a Monday morning here in Australia. So we are back at the start of the week. And not much to go through actually, I'll be honest. Had a few big events over the weekend. I actually took a break from the NFT world. I spent time with my family. I went to stay over it. And then I just took a break. Like I didn't be as plugged into the NFT space as I normally am. So I'm kind of relying on you guys to tell me a little bit about what was trending in the NFT space, and we go through a few things. But yeah, my weekend was kind of chill. I mean, I tried to stay as not plugged in to the NFT space, but you know how it is. You know, you're always checking Twitter and checking prices. But I did notice a few things that happened. Like Mechaverse prices have gone up a little bit. Bored Ape came out with the idea of a cryptocurrency token. Treeverse got a bit of investment. So we'll go through a few projects, but after about 20 minutes, we'll stop it. And we're going to go through some of the projects that you guys want to bring up. Because these are obviously the projects that I'm keeping tabs of, but definitely some hundreds more that are out there that I think we can collectively kind of scour. So what's up, guys? What did you do on the weekend? Let me know. Liam, good morning. Good morning. Y Barra, 1966. Good morning, my friend. You born in 1966. Nice, nice. That is 56, I believe. Da Vinci, hey legend. How was your weekend? Not too bad. Brian Elliott, good morning. Cameron Crowhurst, no FOMO. No FOMO yet. Ahmed, you doing? Good morning. Cyberconk's X Galaxy Fight Club news. Nice, nice. Good to know. David, mutant cats are going nuts. You are right, David. See, that's why you guys are the ones that give me the real alpha. I'm actually here for you guys to tell me what's going on. Mutant cats. We'll take a look at mutant cats. They have popped up on the radar one too many time, and freaking hell, I hate searching for things on OpenSea. Mutant cats, right? Mutant cats. They're not the 1500 ones. That wouldn't be that one. Nope, definitely not that one. Mutant. Boom. All right, we'll take a look at them a little bit later. Moody Crows. All right, Tom Bailou's Impact Theory NFT public sale this week. Nice. Let's take a look at that a little bit later too. Twitter. Yep. We have, so me, Tom, and Jeremy actually have a Twitter Spaces coming up. I think in like 16 hours or something. So not Jamie, sorry, Jeremy. Jeremy shared that. Jeremy is from Delphi Digital, so we're in touch, and he's been a good connection and a good friend. But yeah, we have a sort of Twitter Spaces talking about utility and where we think this space is going and what we're building. So that'll be fun. Impact theory. So maybe we'll touch upon a little bit of what Tom's working on. Fly frogs. What is fly frogs? Open up fly frogs. I'm just getting all these ready. I should actually do this instead of putting up my own stuff. We can just go through whatever projects you guys want to go for. Fly frogs. What we're looking for? Fly frogs. All right, let's look at a bit of fly frogs. I have frogs and toads. It is the time of frogs and toads. Basement dwellers. We want Habbo go up. Okay, let's open up a bit of Habbo. All right, guys. This is it for now. Let's kind of go through what we have already. This is pretty cool. Bunch of different projects. Basement dwellers. Basement dwellers. Okay, let's click on this. Basement dwellers underscore. God. BYO pills. All these basement dwellers. It seems like it's hot, so let me just kind of find it on the Twitter. But OpenSea have to do something with this. Yeah, OpenSea really need to do something with this scammy this copy paste sort of addresses on OpenSea. There's just like every time there's something that comes up, there's like 10 that seem to copy paste. Crazy Skulls NFT, Lil Guys, Pixel Glyphs. Hi Maddie, maybe you could have a look at Samurai 2088, super new, really cool art for those missed Mechaverse. All right, let's look at that. Samurai, was it 2088? I actually think there's gonna be a lot of sort of Mechaverse, not clones, but inspirational projects. Is this the one? I think this is it, right? Instagram, Discord, yeah, it seems like this is it. So we'll take a look at that. Thanks for butchering. The pills are killing it right now. Says Frankie, my man Frankie. Love seeing Frankie here. Frankie says pills are killing it. Let's go check. Let's open up a little bit of. Is it BYO pills, right? Boom. All right, let's take a look at BYO pills. All right, guys, we have so much that we opened up. I actually can't wait till we get to the tail end of this. But as you guys know, we go through some news, and the way I'm trying to structuring these guys is to go through a little bit of news. But I know you guys kind of go nuts when we start to go through OpenSea, you know, NFT sales and new NFT projects. So I want to make the bulk of this sort of NFT related, or you know, new sort of projects that are coming out. So smash the like button, guys. It also helps new people find us. And as usual, I pinned to the top a giveaway link that will take you to the Discord, and we'll be giving away, lo and behold, we don't do this often, but we're giving away an Astro Friend. Psych, we do it pretty much every day. So we're giving away an Astro Friend like crazy every single day. I just have too many of these Astro Friends, but they're pretty cool. I mean, like at the end of the day, they still sell for like 0.1 Ethereum, which is what, like a few $100, $300 to $400, 0.13 Ethereum. So they're a pretty good price, and they're going through a bit of a slow period. But the good thing is there is still consistent sales. 12, 7, 6, 20, 11, 20, 35. Still there's a sale here for 3.7 ETH volume. Average price 0.4, so there is still a little bit of things going on with Astro Friends. So I'm going to give away an Astro Friend. So smash the likes, jump into our Discord with the pinned link to the top, and hit this emoji. And in exactly 27 minutes from now, one lucky person is going to win an Astro Friend. All right, guys, let's get going. Today, McDonald's China to give away 188 NFTs on 31st anniversary. So I think this is the second news of China that I have seen that has done something with NFTs. I think they gave something regarding something to do with the sports thing in China. Totally doing a mind blank. But this is the first time China's done something with NFTs. So let's do a bit of a reading and take a look at what's going on. The Big Mac Rubik's Cube NFTs will be distributed to Chinese employees and customers by McDonald's China as part of a giveaway. There's only 188 of them. Pretty good. So that's a McDonald's China giveaway, and 188 official McDonald's China's NFTs given away. That's pretty damn good. I would say that's really rare. I would say that's comparable to Twitter, right? McDonald's pretty big. So I remember when Twitter went on and gave 140 free NFTs. Fast food giant McDonald's China released a set of 188 non-fungible tokens on October 8th to celebrate its 31st anniversary in the Chinese market, branded as Big Mac Rubik's Cube. The NFTs will be distributed among employees and consumers as part of the giveaway. You know what'd be cool? It'd be really interesting to see what blockchain these guys launch on. So McDonald's launches Big Mac Rubik's Cube NFT collectible on Conflux, in ultimate example of East meets West. Conflux. Now, that got anything to do with Ethereum? What sort of chain is that sitting on? It'd be cool to know, because I would totally like to go and get one of these. It's definitely a collective thing. The NFTs are built on the Conflux public blockchain and are created in partnership with CoCafe. That's the official McDonald's news. Let's open this up. The NFT space, guys, is like a collector's sort of dream. You can go out there collecting your favorite brands, hunting for gems. Yeah, there's no English. Release the first NFTs. Yeah, okay, it looks like that. That's pretty cool. Is that a picture of a physical or is that a 3D visual that was made? Not sure, but hey, there is 188 of these in the wild, so I would love to get my hands on one of these. Let's see how this one does. Conflux. Okay, let's keep going. It is also important to note that a majority stake of McDonald's China is owned by CITIC Group, a state-owned investment company of the People's Republic of China. McDonald's China did not immediately respond to Cointelegraph's request for comment. Right. McDonald's China move to introduce NFTs in the market seemingly goes against the authorities' intent to ban all crypto operations. Yeah, I don't think China's gonna be against NFTs. NFTs are just a collectible. Crypto is something that might undermine their currency, but NFTs are not. So NFTs should be okay, in my opinion. I don't think there's going to be that big of an issue there. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. McDonald's China. So Twitter and TikTok embrace NFTs, mainstream adoption incoming. Yeah, we saw TikTok the other day. We saw this sort of tweet come up saying that Twitter. Oh, here we go. Is this as promised? Here is the first experiment. So is this a new tweet? September 30th, October 5th. No, this is not a new tweet. So yeah, we saw this come out saying that Twitter is integrating NFTs or potentially integrating NFTs as a profile pic. I mean, if they do that, they'll be epic. Like, man, they'll be punks are just gonna go off the chain. Twitter's verified NFTs may be an answer to a problem that has been plaguing crypto Twitter after NFTs exploded earlier this year. Blah blah blah. While on the blockchain, ownership can easily be verified. Digital artists like Mike Winkelmann, known as Beeple, had one of the NFTs at work sell for 69 mil. A digital world, new reputation systems. Yes, blah blah blah. So it's just talking about social and TikTok. TikTok US NFT ad in Sunday edition New York Times. Let's open up this and see what happened here. Dear NYT readers, we are so inspired by the creativity and innovation on TikTok and saw an opportunity to recognize and empower the creator communities through NFTs. This marks a new way to celebrate creators for their content, and we want to support them on this journey. The creation that happens on TikTok helps drive culture and start trends that impact our society, which is true. Creator independence, blah, blah, blah. Keep on creating Twitter. So basically a note that Twitter, that NFTs or TikTok is getting serious with NFTs, which we did see that they're coming out with a sale quite soon. Monetizing intellectual property, blah, blah, blah. So yes, social, TikTok and Twitter. If TikTok and Twitter do it, I'm very, very confident things like Reddit, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Like, I don't see why Instagram is actually extremely ripe to make NFTs of things. They've got the visuals. I mean, artists are already there. YouTube as well. So it would totally make sense if they start to integrate NFTs in some way or shape or form in there. All right. Let's keep going. Treeverse, all right. Treeverse recently announced that they received some funding. So we've got a Forbes article that came out saying that Treeverse just received a funding round led by a few different VCs. So Metaverse Gaming heats up as Treeverse Forbes article. I gotta pay for this. As if I'm gonna pay for that. Okay, let's just go to the Medium article. Good old Medium. Treeverse raises $25 million valuation. So I'm not sure exactly how much they raised, maybe 10%. Co-led by IDEO Ventures and Animoca Brands. Animoca Brands getting serious with investing as usual in the NFT space. Treeverse has said, we recently just closed a seed round co-led by IDEO Ventures and Animoca Brands. Other investors include Sky Vision, Stanny Kulachov and several angel investors. The team is excited to continue building. The team have officially started development. We are looking at expanding our team so we can build out the MMORPG even faster. And all funds raised allow us to help chase that vision. The community support in the last few weeks have been incredible. Our Discord is 30,000 plus, and we've hit over 33,000 Twitter followers. There isn't much more to talk about. Work has started and won't stop. So how you guys gotten in? I'm not sure how many of you guys got into Treeverse, but I kind of bought quite a bit when there was 0.4 Ethereum. And the idea was, like, I mean, this is something that they released on October 7th. And looks like you can use your avatar in a virtual world that you can explore and meet people. I totally think this, on a ground up, someone like Loop Heading, being quite savvy and quite active on social media, I think would go on to do quite well just because of the awareness. And I mean, I just feel like we're all going to end up in these sort of things, whether it'll be this or a 3D world or some other project. We're just going to end up. This is this coming together of this metaverse that everyone keeps talking about, right? But yeah, this kind of news came out, and what that did to OpenSea, what that ended up doing to the market is insane, because the market just went absolutely crazy. You can see here, yesterday when that news was announced, 272 sales happened for around 2.6 Ethereum. I think it touched 3 Ethereum somewhere around here, and it's kind of fallen back. So long-term price action should see an increase, just because I'm assuming that world will go on. The good thing about virtual worlds or games is that they get a lot of attention on social media. They kind of just have a social viral feel to it, right? So you could have bought it back here at 0.4 Ethereum. And also, guys, this is another reason why I don't think it is super important to participate in all pre-sales. Pre-sales are really messy. But usually what happens is pre-sales happen, there's a lot of hype, and yeah, you could have got it at 0.2 Ethereum. But hey, you had 2 weeks for it trending at 0.35, 0.4 Ethereum to make a decision on whether you wanted to buy. So yeah, you know, pre-sales are cool, and if you get in on a pre-sale, congrats to you. But you have 2 weeks or 3 weeks of kind of analyzing a project with a very sound mind, and then deciding that you want to enter it, right? Because this is sort of where all the flippers kind of move away. You know, they buy it for 0.2 and they flip it to 0.3 and they take their 0.1 Ethereum and they do whatever they want to do. But, you know, it had another spike of interest. And also another reason why, yes, you know, there's a lot of interest here and a lot of FOMO. Should you have bought during the FOMO time? Probably not. But again, like when there's FOMO, you can still wait, because FOMO always dies down. These FOMO periods of interest usually die down. And see, there's another like 2 to 3 weeks of sort of slow periods. So you could have missed the pre-sale. Again, with many other projects, like you could have totally missed the pre-sale on Treeverse. And somewhere down the line, like either this period or this period, you could have gone in, checked Discord, seen what they're building, and been like, holy crap, this is probably going to be a good project. And then made an investment to prepare for the influx of volume that Treeverse or any other project would have gotten. Yesterday, this news was announced, but you can see there was a bit of value trending before that, right? Volume trending. So I think this might die down again, and maybe you might see a 1.8, maybe a 2 Ethereum Treeverse, maybe even less than that when you're buying these founders plots. But if they do keep building and they do keep integrating, and maybe there's some partnerships that come on board, blah blah blah, I don't see why Treeverse plots wouldn't do too well. The good thing is that there's only 10,000 of them, so that sort of scarcity has worked well when interest has come in to buy this. And this is quite different to the avatar model, though, right? This is a land model. I mean, every single one of these, I believe, are the same when you go in and build them, apart from the number. Like, it's not an avatar thing where you kind of get them and represent them on your Twitter profile. So this 10,000 NFT model can kind of work for many, many things. But yeah, that's pretty cool news from Treeverse that came out, and I don't see why other projects will go on to raise good money and come out with good amount of capital to build with a project. Bored Ape Yacht Club came out and they said, good evening, apes. Been hearing a question around the club a lot. When token When token indeed, some thoughts below. So Bored Ape Yacht Club, definitely the star of the 10,000 avatar project movement, not including CryptoPunks. CryptoPunks is its own beast. But Bored Ape Yacht Club have just gone through the roof, obviously, and they've come out and said they've given some hints as to token and what that might mean. Igor says, when did Treeverse mint? Treeverse minted in August 1st. So you had September, August. So yeah, about a month and a half ago was when Treeverse minted. Habbo Hotel was the original Metaverse, Cameron says. Yeah, man, totally. Right? I believe Treeverse was kind of modeled on like RuneScape and Habbo and these sort of virtual worlds. Do you think Treeverse is a good buy now or wait till pullback? Says Ahmed. I don't know. I don't know what they have in store. I do know that Treeverse is quite active in sharing on Twitter what they're up to, and usually when that sort of stuff happens, it brings interest. If they don't do that for a while, I can see it pulling back. I can definitely see it pulling it back a little bit if the next 2-3 days are quiet for Treeverse, then yeah, this will pull back at 2.6 Ethereum. Let's quickly check the distribution. So there's about 38% unique distribution. I just think like if you can kind of pick them up at around 2 Ethereum or long term, I wouldn't see how that's a bad buy. It's a pretty good entry. I wouldn't see why these plots would not hit something like 5 to 6 Ethereum because of what people would, I would assume there'd be thousands of people in that world exploring once it's out, and there'd definitely be demand on these worlds, right? Check out Rugged Mugs, wicked cool art. Have a hotel. When did Treeverse mint? I paid for things with phone credit, lol. Yeah, Cameron says with phone. Oh, yeah, that was back in the day, right? We used to pay for Habbo items with phone credit. Yeah, I totally remember that. I remember getting phone credit, and then Habbo was doing some sort of there was some discount or event, and you could have bought like a ton of really expensive items for almost unlimited phone credit. There was some sort of hack or something. Something went wrong, and I remember me and my friend just sitting there with mobile phones and trying to buy as many as we can. It was like fake money anyway. So good times, good times of weird virtual worlds at with the start of the metaverse. Habbo Hotel is another project that we've been looking at, and we all know that I went a little bit crazy and bought a bunch of these. I bought them for 0.7 to 0.8, and now they're setting at 0.5. So I've seemingly made a loss on paper at 0.3 Ethereum each. So that's 50 times 0.3 Ethereum is 15 Ethereum, I think. Yeah, 15 Ethereum down on my Habbo purchase. But I kind of have faith in them long term. I don't see why people would not buy into these, as long as people keep buying them. So the 317 sold on October 6th, 211 on October 7th, 257. So as long as the sales are at least above 80, between 80 to 200, hopefully more, then I don't really have that big of an issue with Habbo. I feel like it'll continue to grow as in time as they keep releasing what they're up to. But things don't always go well. Like the other day or last week, I did do this sort of buying spree, and I showed you guys what I was buying. I don't normally show people what I'm buying on Twitter, but that week I was just like, screw it, let's just throw it all on Twitter, and you guys can see what's going on in the daily or a weekly period of Maddie's NFT buying. Some of them have gone on to do well, some of them have gone on to do bad, some of them have gone neutral. But the good thing is that if I put 20 Ethereum, or say I put 5 Ethereum in Habbo, the most I can lose is 5 Ethereum. If I put 5 Ethereum in another project, the most I can gain is unlimited, right? There's unlimited gain ahead with some projects. You can make, the sky is a limit. So if you just need 1 or 2 projects to really hit it off, like if you were obviously early for Toads, or if you were early to Kongs, or if you were early for what is it, like art blocks, you would have gone on to do quite well, right? All right. Thoughts on Immutable X being NFT chain? Thoughts on Immutable X being NFT chain? It's a bit of spam there, Gopi. Don't like some spam? Might get a block. Please don't spam. Just one question is enough. Immutable X is I'm an investor in Immutable X, so my fund has invested in IMX token at a pre-sale stage. So take that bias any way that you want. I think Immutable X will do really well just because they are a scaling solution similar to Matic. They use a different style called ZK Rollup. I'm not a very tech-oriented person, but I do know that they are quite strong and you can scale quite well with Immutable X. I know that VV is launching on them. I know that Guilds of Guardians is launching on them. I know that TikTok are launching on them. So they definitely have a lot of Immutable X has a lot of momentum going for them. They haven't released publicly yet. I think you could have bought them on CoinList, but I'm not sure if they've listed. They haven't listed publicly, so excited to see how they will do. I can't see them not hitting hundreds of millions of dollars immediately. If they don't hit hundreds of millions of dollars in market cap immediately, I am totally buying some. I just can't see how they would not be a good long-term scaling solution purchase. Do you sell your Mechaverse now or wait for reveal? Says Tiana. Good question. I don't know. I've got 6. I think I've got 5 of them. I would. It's always good to sell before hype. I might sell one before the reveal tomorrow, where there's a lot of hype, and I might sell a little bit after. But I'm really curious to see what these spit out and if they're rare and stuff like that. IMX token list publicly on October 19th, says Igor. Really? Didn't know that. I hodl, yeah, about 3 days ago. Check Habbo Discord, pal. Any thoughts on Bears Deluxe? I stand corrected. Karen, bring on OpenSea token airdrop. Hell yeah. Immutable X is gonna be awesome. Can you take a look at Deluxe Bears? All right, guys. Let's keep going. All right, Treeverse, we kind of went through that. Bored Ape said that they're releasing a token. So let's keep reading this. First things first, it's stupid easy to launch an ERC20 token. It takes minutes. It's much more complicated to construct a legally compliant token and set it up in a responsible, sustainable way. Not to mention thoughtfully craft dope utility and governance, benefit our club members, and bring the basic ecosystem to a much wider audience. For the sake of our members and the broader NFT community, we want to do this in a sound way. This is very true, guys. It is really easy to make a cryptocurrency token, right? You can do it in, like they said, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Our dev, Vic, can probably do it in a couple of minutes, I'm sure. It is not easy to make a token and list it on Uniswap. That part of it is super easy. What's hard is making something that has a chance to be legally compliant. Because the moment, what a lot of people are predicting in this space that will happen is that the SEC or some legal body will come and say, hey guys, you're doing stuff that needs some sort of regulation. You can't just make a token and put it out there in the public. And news will come out that you're being investigated. And that sort of news is not very good for any project or members of that project. So the similar thing that happened with Ripple, the similar thing that happened with any other projects. Most cases it'll probably go away. Like, I'm sure projects will deal with it, but it's a very expensive ordeal. It's a very scary ordeal, and it puts a lot of time and resources in dealing with it. So suddenly projects are on hold until they can fix that stuff. So a lot of these projects, obviously Bored Ape Yacht Club and other people that are probably going to release a token, are in talks with legal companies at the moment or lawyers to make sure that the way that they release it is in a way that's compliant, so that when they do release it, it's a sustainable project. No, it's not going to take a hit. It'll grow organically and it'll be fine. So Bored Ape have said this, so that basically means that they're working on a token that's probably speaking with a lawyer on how to build that utility. I know when releasing a token, you have to kind of prove it's a utility token and not an investment token. That is the most important thing in this space. You gotta kind of lay out how you're utilizing that token in your ecosystem, and therefore it doesn't get classified as a security, right? A security, I guess, is basically an investment. I'm not a lawyer, so take what I say with a grain of salt. But the moment you're kind of selling stuff to the public or retail investors that is classified an investment or a security or something that generates money, then you start to jeopardize everything. And that's why yeah, you know, as much as we also want to do a lot of stuff with the Medikey, we're talking with a lot of lawyers and we're making sure things are done right. So they came out with this, which basically is bullish in the sense of that they are releasing a token. Now they said to do this, we're working with Fenwick West, that provide comprehensive legal services to groundbreaking technology and life sciences companies. So it looks like these are the lawyers, the legal team that represents many of the blockchain projects. We're also partnering with the GigaBrains over at Horizon Labs. We are world leaders in zero-knowledge cryptography and key Web3 tools that enable programmable blockchains. Creators of Zen Token recently listed on Coinbase Pro. That's all we can say for now. But one note of warning, we're assuming scammers will be out in full force. So basically they're saying, don't buy anything unless it's verified and it comes from Bored Ape. Maddie, have you heard of NMC-based 2011 to 2014 mint NFTs? No, I have not. Namecoin? Is that Namecoin? Is Mutant Ape a blue chip? I'm thinking of buying one, but not sure. I'm new to NFTs. Saad says. Look, Bored Ape Yacht Club, I would say is pretty. Blue chip is something that has years of history behind it of holding and growing value, right? I think we had a winner. We have a winner for this. Quickly check. 2 minutes. 2 minutes for someone to win the Astro Friend. So whoever hasn't clicked this emoji, go into our Discord, which is pinned at the top of this chat, and join the giveaways. Remember, we do one every single day. All right, guys. So that's it about Bored Apes. Let's keep going. Surreal. So Surreal is a project that I took a look at a while back. And I like the visuals. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Aesthetics look quite different to the usual. So I ended up buying. They had a bit of volume over the weekend, I believe. So I think yesterday or the day before. It's good to see this sort of interest and a dip, but it's also good to see this interest maintain or sustain itself. So although it minted at 0.3 Ethereum, looks like it's still about the average price of 0.4. But the good thing is that, you know, a good week or two has gone past. So there's a lot of flippers that have moved on. But hey, it looks like a lot of sales are coming in for Surreals. I think I just bought like 2 or 3 of them. 0.69, 0.39, 0.3. Just to mention on this project because it's picking up some volume. I put a tweet out the other day talking about, oh, hey, I got verified, by the way. I applied as a entertainer, right? I got tipped off by Kagi-Jan, the homie Kagi-Jan, who said, apply as an entertainer and link them your YouTube video that is linked to your Twitter, so it all makes sense. I did that and I ended up getting verified, so thank God, because so many people impersonating me. But Ferocious and the Artifact Studio shoes, I kind of pulled out my collection of physical. Habbo just sold for 15 ETH, says Donfei. Interesting. Did that just happen right now? Check that out. 18 Ethereum. What? Why? That is, oh, right. That's a really rare one, right? There's one of these. That's not a bad buy because there's only, this is a one of one. Sale 16 Ethereum 5 days ago. He sold it for 18. So it did a quick 2 ETH flip. But hey, 18 Ethereum. That's not bad. That's not bad. That'll probably get a lot more people buying now. Wow. Not bad. All right. Let's not get distracted. Where are we? Yeah, I put out this tweet about physical stuff that I've got collected. We all know that there's an NFT version of this. So I remember like 6 months ago when they first did the sale, my concept when purchasing this was, hey, there's going to be, Ferocious is probably going to go on to do a lot more physical merchandise because I knew from doing research with Ferocious that his website, ferocious.com, I think at the time, in fact, we can probably go to it now. Ferocious, is it .com? Has a lot to do with physical merchandise. So now it's got a lot of NFT stuff, but back in the day when I used to go to it, there used to be a section that was like, there was nothing to do with NFT, with the NFTs. It was all physical, right? It was all physical merchandise. So I was like, all right, Ferocious is probably going to get really popular with physical collaborations with whoever wants to do collab with Ferocious. And I'm assuming that these will be iconic because these are the first physicals that were ever released by Pharaoh, in an open mint sort of category that had a physical nature to it. So these might go on to be the first of many, many collaborations. And if they're the first or one of the first during that time period, then they would go on to hold value. So that, based on that assumption, I bought it. I didn't actually expect the NFTs to sell for 5 to 10 times more their physical counterparts. But let's kind of see how this plays out. I actually think that museums and galleries will go on to have these, because that they were rare during that time. I don't know how or who would pay for these yet. Like right now, maybe they needed a good 1 or 2 years of maturity for people to care about these in the long term. But we are kind of seeing how this plays out. But yeah, I actually end up getting a bunch of different sizes because I was like, oh, let me get a size of each, like size 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because not many people go for size 5 or size 6 or whatever. So I thought that they would go on to be scarcer than the rest. So it's kind of like this investment model. Let's see what happens. I don't exactly know how it's going to play out. But congrats to Kucho. You just won an Astro Friend, my friend. So we'll get to you about that. Now, why did I open this? I don't know. Let's close it. All right, guys. Let's kind of go through what you guys want me to go through. We have a beautiful 15 to 20 minutes that I can spend going through projects that you guys can bring up. All right, Mutant Cats. Mutant Cats have been popping on my radar a little bit. I am part of. I'm connected to an NFT whale watcher. No, not NFT whale watchers. I think it's called NFT. I forgot what it's called, but it's a really cool NFT whale alert. Well, NFT whale alert. NFT whale alert. So it pings me every time there's a sale that's larger than the usual. So this one kind of was pinging quite a lot on NFT whale alert. So let's take a look as to Mutant Cats and what they actually are. 9,999 cats mutated by an unknown disease. Earn fish passively from staking and own part of a fractionalized Cool Cats vault. Okay, cool. So I think that was what they were doing. I think they purchased Cool Cats and they put it into a vault and they're issuing a token based on that vault. What are Mutant Cats? Mutant Cats is the first DAO that purchases and fractionalizes Cool Cats to be distributed to its members. So the Mutant Cats, yeah. So they're buying Cool Cats and then they made a DAO on it. They're fractionalized basically. So the whole community owns that vault. The fish token represents fractional shares of Cool Cats held in the vault. Each Mutant Cat NFT earns 10 fish per day from staking. Each Mutant Cat earns 10 fish per day from staking. Okay. In addition, each Mutant Cat NFT grants access to the exclusive DAO community, and voting rights. The Mutant Cat DAO will provide holders with exclusive access to NFT drops, theoretically claimable NFTs, and much more future utility. Yep. They're doing all right. I mean, I think they've popped off a little bit on OpenSea. You can see that they're pretty good actually. They got a lot of sales per hour. Looks like a good 40 to 50 sales per hour. 578 sales today. 947 sales. Yes, that's pretty crazy. They were launched on October 4th, so someone bought them at 0.1 Ethereum. Now they're selling at 0.8, so it's pretty good 8x for whoever bought these. Let's see the distribution. 4,700 out of 10. So hey, not too bad. I might actually buy a few. I kind of like it when there's 50%-ish distribution. So 4,700 owners out of 10,000 starts to make it like 47%. I kind of like it once there's about between 4,000 to 5,000. Once it starts hitting 5,000 plus, generally speaking, that's not a bad distribution. So I might buy a couple when I get some time. What are Mutant Cats? And like if this goes on to do really, really well, it's not going to matter too much what I buy it at. Maybe I missed it at 0.1 Ethereum, maybe I bought it at 0.8, but if it hits 5 Ethereum, and am I going to really care if I bought it at 0.1 or 0.8? Yeah, I could have made 0.7 more Ethereum, but long term doesn't really matter too much, right? All right. Have they already bought the cool cats or still to buy? I'm not exactly sure. Good question. Good question. I really need to check out their websites. So let's kind of check out their Twitter real quick and see what they're up to. Welcome cool cats, blah blah. Oh, there you go. So they bought it. They've already bought it 16 minutes ago. They recently bought it. So welcome cool cats 2165-7324-1347. So they bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 5, 11. They bought 11 cool cats from the and added it to the vault in celebration of fish staking beginning tonight. Wow, there's fish staking beginning tonight, so you can buy the fish token. Is there a way to see the value of fish token? Fish. Okay, no idea. I'm just gonna wait for them to share the legit one because we're probably gonna find some scammy one. But hey, that's pretty cool, right? I think this model can work. I think they're a bit limited to investing in just Cool Cats. So if Cool Cats does bad, then maybe it connects the price of their NFTs or their token. I think it makes total sense to buy a bunch of different NFTs. That makes sense. 5 more Cool Cats for the DAO. So wild, probably nothing Mutant Cats. All right. Again, let's kind of look at the OpenSea. I think they were doing pretty damn well. So 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago. Interesting. Looks like they're hitting the 1 ETH floor. Let's also, another metric I look at is if I click the buy now button, how many results do we get? Is it under 1,000? Hey, it is under 1,000. Nice. 857.88.9. Nice. Very cool. Let's keep going. Tom Bailu, I think that's how you say it. Ready to have your face melted. So he has made a ticket sort of NFT project about the metaverse. So he's got like there was a image here that was really cool. But I believe you can use that one NFT to do a variety of things. So similar to MetaKey or the concept of MetaKey, I know Tom's been working on it for a while. So whitelisting for the Impact Theory Founders Key has officially opened. If you are an eligible member of ITU, an email has been received. 1 year whitelist, 6 months heroic tier, 3 months. So it's got different tiers. I would love to see exactly what Impact Theory is about. So let's kind of click on Discord or Impact Theory. Is there a website? Is there a website for this? Impact Theory website. Now I know Tom has a pretty big YouTube following. I believe he's got over 2 million followers on YouTube. So you know, he's pretty intense what he's got going on. Impact Theory University. Tom Bailu is the co-founder of billion-dollar brand Quest Nutrition and the co-founder and host of Impact Theory, personally driven to expand people's vision of wellness to a 360-degree view. Impact Theory. Here we go. This was cool, right? I came across this. Why Impact Theory? Simon Sinek, a leadership expert, wrote a book, Start With Why, Tom Bailu's origin story, what the 21st century, blah, blah, blah. So the legendary key you can get, right to partner with, whitelist on select NFT drops, custom avatar, direct access, 1 free mint, and 3 NFT. So sort of like this whole concept, select contest giveaways, airdrops, experiences in the sandbox, all special announcements. It's physical merch, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I think this is a very new age sort of way that people with an audience are going. Medikey does a lot of this stuff as well. It's very cool to see. I'm sure Tom will go on to do a lot of stuff that we've never seen before as well. Custom avatars, perp rewards, at least 15 partners to be announced in the first 12 months. Empowerment, sandbox experiences, whitelist on physical merch. So, not really keen on him. I did a client work for Tom Bailu. This is weird. Really? We are looking for support building our cold storage NFT players. Fish token isn't launched. They are taking. Hey, Maddie, have you heard of Moody Crows on Immutable? I haven't. I did client work from before NFTs live. Not really keen on him. Are you familiar? Lol, yeah. Sorry, Crin. Not lol, yeah. He cringe. Sorry, Tom, says Cameron. Yeah, NFT for Impact Theory seems similar to what Medikey is doing. had to leave that selling self-improvement world. It's made you feel like you're not enough, so they can sell you a better you. Maddie also checks zombie toads. Can you link that in the chat? Yeah, guys, look, I don't know Tom that well, and I think it comes from it's a self-coaching, self-improvement thing, right? And some go about it in a good way, some go about it in a very weird way. The way I see it is moving forward, whether it's Tom, whether it's me with my audience, with what sort of network comes my way, etc. It makes total sense to sell this sort of a ticket thing that enables access to a bunch of stuff, and not just access, but allows, like, if we have an avatar project, we can give it to our members. If we have a like, say a company or an artist partners with us, and we say, all right, artists, what we will do is we'll do a sale through our Discord members or our members of our community, but what we'll do is we'll allow them all to freely mint one of your art pieces, and therefore you're getting access to this artist art as well, kind of using that sort of one NFT or that token to unlock a bunch of things. So I kind of see in the future, like, YouTubers have a ton of network, a ton of experiences, a ton of ways they can provide value, and selling these sort of tickets makes sense for those people. So it's kind of interesting to see another one, something like this, just to see how he goes on to do all this, right? It's not easy to build this out. It takes a lot of time and effort and a pretty big team. Let's keep going, guys. We'll keep going, and I want to chat to you guys a little bit about other stuff. So, Fly Frogs came out. What is special about Fly Frogs? Well, I don't know. It looks like they were dead for a very long time. I don't know what happened here, but there's one sale for a whole 30 days. I don't know why, but 3,300 sales on October 4th. And then it kind of looked like it was dying out. But then, boom, here we go, 2,500 sales on October 9th. Sometimes I don't even know, like, what are legit and what's not legit. So 0.2 Ethereum is going for a minute ago, 16 minutes ago. Now, why are Fly Frogs doing well? Personally, guys, what I do is, if I don't immediately like the art for whatever reason, that's, for me, I don't buy, but that doesn't mean the project can go on and do really, really well. 185 hand-drawn assets across 6 trades. Amphibious ribbit. Okay, cool. Now, what are these guys doing? Background skins, heads, eyes, mouth. Roadmap, tokens, tadpoles, toads. We'll give 5% profits. Yeah. That's the roadmap. Tokens, tadpoles, toads. That is... Alright, well, a toad map. I didn't even see the T. Bifrographies. I see. Fly Frog. These are the people. Rizzle. Lead. Is this the Rizzle? I think it is. Hey, it's Rizzle. It's a Rizzle project. Well, if Rizzle's into it, I might buy one. Jiggly Bands. Lead amphibian and enthusiast. NFT innovator, podcaster, virtual, obnoxious Twitter presence. Lover of funny eyeballs and all things weird. Yes. Lead amphibian enthusiast. What does that mean? Like, what is Hype Man and Mima? Like, what do these people actually do, though? Like, I know Rizzle. Molecule. Developer turned stay-at-home mom singing Wheels on the Bus. It's very cute, but okay, cool. One's an artist. All right. Well, there you go. Doesn't really look like it has much of a roadmap, but that doesn't mean that the art can't do it iconic if it goes on to do well. So that's one project. I might just buy one because Rizzle, my man, is in there, and I like Rizzle. Used to do podcasts before, so like that sort of stuff. Let's keep going. Basement Dwellers. This one you guys wanted to check out. We'll check out Basement Dwellers. We'll check out these last 3 projects. So real quickly, Basement Dwellers. What is going on here? What's special about these guys? Let's see. Pre-sale 11th October, public sale. All right. Buying GF. I like that. About the project, Basement Dwellers is the project inspired by meme culture and gamer stereotypes. If you've sat down for hours on end grinding out your favorite game while memeing with your friends, yes, our mission with Basement Dwellers is to create long-term value for holders, which we plan to do through utility, rewarding holders, and investing a 3% royalty fund to buy back the floors on top of using our own funds. Okay. They're going to use their own funds to buy back the floors and the royalties. They're going to use the royalties, buy back the floor. Okay, this is a project heavily inspired by community feedback created by the community for the community. That is a nice roadmap. Or is it? Let's see. Reserve basement dwellers, 25% custom gaming PCs. The basement dwellers team will be giving away a total of 5 custom gaming PCs valued at $3,000 to each 5 individuals who hold a basement dweller in their wallet. Alongside this, we will also be giving away 5 consoles. Charity NFT upgrade. We will be implementing a staking feature. You will be able to stake basement dwellers. When this is used, you will be able to mint a CHAD. Yeah, the basement dwellers team will be establishing a fund that will be used to purchase back some of the available basement dwellers. Price 0.069 ETH. Utility. Yep. Now, who's public? Oh my god, there's public profiles. That's awesome. There's actually a public person. It's the first time I've seen a real person behind a project. Bullish because there's a real person behind a project. I'll buy one. All right, I'll buy one because there's a real person behind a project, and that rarely ever happens. To me, that's a big plus. Now, is basement dwellers going to go on to do really well? I don't know. Got the place. Oh man, that's got me. Got the PlayStation clothes, a Doge pet. It says MILF Hunter on the hat. Oh my god. OpenSea. Let's check out the OpenSea link. Let's see how they're doing on OpenSea. Have they sold out? There's the Discord. Oh, the sale is on 12th October. All right. I might buy a couple just because there's a public person behind it. Literally. Bullish because of his 6-pack. Bullish because there's a real person. Are the other people real people? Let's see. So there's that guy is a real person. No Man's. There's another founder here, 2014, founder of Basement. Let's see if he's put his real face out here. If I click on media. Yep. Looks like there's a real person behind that as well. Nice. Nice. I like me knowing that there's people that ain't going to just run away with our money. All right. So I'm going to keep that up. I might buy some of that. All right. Let's keep going. All right, so Samurai, what was this one? Samurai 2088, artist director, Instagram. So this is the Instagram of the artist. Really under, like, I don't think this project has seen much buzz. How's the art doing? Art looks pretty dope, I have to say. I do like the art. I am a sucker for samurai art. Is there utility though? Are they doing more? Hey, I like that. I like that art. What are they doing about the project? So yes, they are selling some. Second pre-sale closing soon. So this has been the first pre-sale. Yeah, check it out, guys, if you like it. Personally, I like the art. Am I going to buy some? I need to do a bit of investigation. Usually when I think about long term, I think about what are going to keep a project relevant long term. So I think a team will keep a project relevant long term. I think a funding will. I think a very dedicated team that want to build this long term will keep the project long term. Biopills. The concept of biopills, if you check it out, and I think we have a partnership with them for Medikey, but BYOP is a collection of 10,000 unique programmatically generated 3D pills with the aim of being the first consumable NFTs across various metaverses. What does this look like and what does it mean? What this price is doing not too bad at 0.4 Ethereum. But they had a bit of a pump recently. Let's kind of see why. View collection. Check out the website. Actually, let's check out the Twitter. Oh my god, the Twitter. Okay. So what happened here? Did something happen? Apostle minting, right? I think they're releasing these NFTs, right? So they're doing like these avatar projects, which look pretty dope. Biopill plus biokey equals apostle. At mint, the key is burned and the pill is marked used on chain. Select which pill to pair with your key or mint all at once. So they're doing their own little avatar thing. Looks like they're kind of building this somewhere. They look pretty cool. They're going to be used in games or what exactly? Let's figure it out. Welcome to the fam 15. Psyched for the project and when this is all heading. But this is an example of a project that keeps building. Now, biopills had their sale, somewhere back here, and they kind of had this slow period, and a lot of people didn't know what the heck was going on. But utility means that they can keep adding value, and if they keep adding value, then the price generally keeps going up. That's just how it is, right? So if you believe in a project's ability to keep delivering on utility and keep, all right, well, avatars are hot today. If tomorrow pets are hot in Decentraland, and you feel like these projects will go on and do pets, then people will go and buy these. Then they can keep giving value. So the NFTs that I see these days are more people buying tickets into future projects for the very long term. So biopills definitely seems like one of that. Medikey is one. Tom seems to be doing something similar. Whatever is doing a key, I think will be a fun experience, right? At the very least. Are they buyable? This could be a contender for the first NFT. Later, the first meme NFT. It was. What are you guys even talking about? Off the topic there. Thoughts on board mummy waking up? Interesting. Thanks. On OpenSea. Check out Crypto Chimp Zinc. All right, guys. A good 1 hour of streaming. I think that's it. I have a meeting soon, so I'll have to jump out. But hey, it's been fun. Talked about a few projects. Mechaverse we'll just go through quickly. Mechaverse is going through a bit of hype. I think the hype is slowing down a bit, so I'm not sure exactly how this is going to do after release, but you can see prices have dropped back down to around 7 Ethereum, which is quite interesting. But they're going to do their release soon, and it'll be interesting to see if prices fall or go up. I like these sort of experiments. We can learn about how things go down. But I think some people will sell it just to flip it real quick. I wouldn't be surprised if the prices fall back down to 4 to 5 Ethereum. But it really depends if once they start to mint, who actually starts to use these as their avatars and profile pictures. Apart from that, take care, guys. Hope you enjoy the stream, and we will connect again tomorrow, same time. I think it's 6 p.m. EST, but it's 9 a.m. Melbourne, Australian time. So we'll be back tomorrow. Take care, everyone.